The mistakes we made in episode 2 will probably forever haunt me. So we are not going to make those mistakes again here in episode 6. We will definitely upgrade our smiths in this episode, but first we need to be prepared for that so that we are not chasing our tail the entire episode and making every single mistake that we could possibly make. So one of the things that definitely needs to happen, because we have our shipyard there and I need to get the trade routes corrected and we need the workforce to build more ships, we need to take advantage of the fact that we have a villa right here that's literally doing nothing except just sitting here being a villa. There are 6 or 5 slots that we can be using right now, and this old Brutus Julius Lupus is just sitting here ready to give me more workforce if I would just choose to use it. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna expand. We're gonna expand up into this area. I think that's what I want to do. What I don't know what I want to do yet or not is, or I worded that wrong. What I don't know, or what I haven't decided yet, is which residences do I put around the villa? Do I just throw a whole bunch of waiters up here? Because waiters are the ones that are involved in ships? Or do I put my higher tier residents up around the villa? Which as I'm talking about it, I think I'm going waiters. Because the waiters don't have as many buildings available to boost them. The smiths have what? They have 4 buildings here that help them with happiness and health and prestige and belief and knowledge and all the things. And then as you go higher, the aldermans, I think they are, they have even more. So I think the smart thing to do is just spam a whole bunch of waiters and maybe let's build like a nice looking neighborhood here. Maybe a little more my style as opposed to this garbage down here that caused a riot caused by that one lady who was right here telling everybody that I was building in grids. So maybe we'll build an all right Mike style neighborhood over here. But first we're going to build some ships because I need to fix these trade routes for my smiths. I have an idea what I want to do. I would require you, sir. You need to finish my contracts is what you need to do. This Iron and Fire, that's not going to happen anytime. Well, it's going to happen later on in this episode, but not right now. You need literally 1 ton of sales. Really? All right, and then Manx is going to get 25 eels. Yeah, let's get those done. We'll keep the flagship going around and doing my contracts because I need to get my little island over there. It's just staring at me, and I need to get it done. All right, you go do that. Let's look at our ships. What can we build? I don't know. Have I gone into the actual ship building screen? I don't think I have yet. So let's do it. All right. If I have, I don't know. I have not done this. Have I? I don't know. Either way, here you can name your type of ship. Down here is the 3 slots available for this ship, except that one of them is locked. Right now, if we built this ship currently in its form right now, it's going to cost 15 denarii. It's going to cost 3 workforce. It's going to cost these items here to build, but it's going to cost workforce. If I added ores, it's going to add more workforce and more maintenance. So now it would be 11 workforce per ship if I put ores on all of them. If you take off the ores, see the health, the speed, the minimum and maximum speeds, they all change with ores because ores must be operated by a dedicated crew of oarsmen, but increase maneuverability and reduce reliance on the wind. So they go faster, they're more consistent, but it costs more workforce. We're not doing that. Because from what I've seen so far, local ships, because the consumption speed is not as high It's not as fast as it, or at least it doesn't seem like it's as fast as it was in 1800. The speed of your local trade route ships, I have not found that to really matter, because they get there in time and usually way ahead of time, so it's fine. The thing that I have to worry about is archers. Now, if you look at archers on the workforce, you're adding 20. So this would be 23, I believe. On the work. Yeah, and you got to put weapons on there too. So let's see. Right now we're at 3. Yeah. If I just added archers to this, I would lose a slot to put in cargo. And it would be 23 workforce per ship. That is not happening. Negative. So this is basically your default settings for each. So you don't have to go in that screen every single time. You can customize 6 different types if you want, but they have them here by default. So like if I was to pick this one, it already by default has the archers on it. That's the only difference between these two right here. So these are your military ships where it just automatically puts military on there, and these are your civilian ships which do not. So what we're going to do is we're going to build two of these. I think that's what I need. Let me look at my routes, because I want to clean these. Need to be cleaned up. I think I have an idea how I want to do this now. So I need this 10 route. All right, so what we can do, we have this one Pentaconter just taking 10, right? And then another one is taking cheese and it's taking malt. What I want to do, I want to take the cheese off of this, and we'll get the one of these Pentaconters to go and get the malt and get the 10 and then come back. Oh, sewing circles. It's sewing circles.
What have to explore other ways of settling our differences.
What? Inferior knowledge has worsened. Wait, what do you mean it worsened? It went up like 200. Wait, hang on, time out. Stop. What are we doing? All the pop-ups. What's happening? Yeah, our wisdom definitely went up, because this was unlocked, which then gave area effective spinners, gave you +1 knowledge for all the buildings, which put my knowledge up by like 200. Right? Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. Over here. Knowledge, right there. Municipal research. What is happening? Okay, where is that? Nope, it's definitely not there. Okay, municipal. Where's that? That's this down here. Oh my gosh, everything just opened up. Why did this open up? Reach city status of growing city and generate at least 500 knowledge. Yeah, that was the sewing circles. So this sewing circles gave me enough knowledge to unlock this. Generate 500 knowledge. Generate 500 knowledge. Devotional. Generate 500 knowledge. Nautical. Generate 500 knowledge. What is this one? Build a barracks and generate at least 500 knowledge. So if I build a barracks, which can I do that? Yeah, I can. Never mind. It's not in this screen. It's already unlocked. I built a barracks, and then all of the, or some of these unlock. So that just, sewing circles is huge. I should have done that way before I did. My bad. That should have been, we probably should have went 1, 2, and then worked our way to Minerva. Maybe. Possibly. Either way, I need to get this right here, because I was looking at this. We need to get latrines. We're thinking ahead for our future neighborhood that I'm just about to build. Let's get this in the queue, because I'll explain that in a little bit, why we need that. We also probably should get triremes going, right? Tried and true ships with more slots. Yes, I need more slots. Things are only going to get bigger and more and more and more and more. All the things. Affects the range of the recreation ground. Yes, I need range. I need bigger ships. I need bigger range. What is this over here? Let me see what we got going over here. Fish markets. That one is income. I don't know if that's going to help me too much right now, but it does get me into this area here, and this is where I need to go. So I think we'll do that one next, and then we go... Woodcutters, can you meadows? This is in the Hall of Fame, so we don't need to research this one. We can unlock that one whenever we get that many Hall of Fame points. This, I don't remember if it's the woodcutters or if it's the charcoal burners. One of those is in the Hall of Fame. But basically it takes away the need to use trees. Let me see. One of those is in the Hall of Fame, and I don't remember exactly. But I only have 22 points. Remember, I unlocked all my gods and decorations, so I only have 22 Hall of Fame points here. And honestly, I'm not sure how to acquire more. I only had a whole bunch of them because I just acquired them naturally. I have no idea what you specifically have to do to gain them. So this is axe bearers is a research thing. That's not anytime soon for me. These are all decorations and one item guy, which I'm not doing. There it is. Marsh services. So marsh services. Hang on. Marsh services. Where is that? All right, so that is okay. So this one, when I need it, I'm just going to unlock it. Or sorry, not when I need it. When I have enough Hall of Fame points, I'm going to unlock it. So I don't have to research that. That was in Albion. So in Latium, all decorations. That's an item I'm not doing until later on. Where is the... Isn't there a building? There. Woodcutters, can you meadow? Oh my gosh, that's a long way away because I have to get to 320 just to unlock this page and then 45 more to get this. So we're going to be dealing with trees inside trees for a while because I want to use that when I want to use it. I'm not going to waste time researching it if I don't have to. So, but what we do want... Yeah, that's this one. That's these two, right? Back to back. Okay, so we're just going to skip these two. Albionic water construction allows placement of Albion's coastal buildings in water. Yes. Yes, I struggled with that last episode. And then this one is workforce. Some locals seem very keen to impress their overlords. The Governor Villa plus 25 workforce. The Governor Villa provides the above workforce in Albion. Absolutely yes. Which ties into exactly what I'm doing in this episode specifically. So that's where we're going with those. That was pretty quick, actually. All right, let's take this first of all. My rally point needs to be like over here next to my trading post. So if I want to pick up something, I can just go ahead and go there. Okay, where are my ships? We got to fix our trade routes. No, you need to be here, sir. The trade route is definitely going to work. I was kind of nervous, but it's going to work just fine.
You didn't just promise. You delivered.
That's right. That's right. You need to advertise that around the YouTube atmosphere, the YouTube not atmosphere, the YouTube world, sir. I promise and I deliver. Because sometimes I feel like I don't. All right. Let's take, what was I doing? Trade routes. Let's fix this. What do we have going on? We have you stop and yes. And then you have 4 slots. You, where are you? You're heading over to Seamus? Yeah, yeah, you stop. And you also stop. Everybody stop. Everybody completely stop. Let's redo this. We're gonna take, where are they? Everybody come home. We're not gonna get confused. We're just, everybody come home. Everybody come home. You come over here. We're starting over. We're gonna get this done right.
Time flies.
Okay, what do we need on these routes? We need to delete all of them is what we need to do. Delete, delete, delete. Starting over, new trade route in Albion. here we go. We're going to take, you're empty, so you're going to be the first one. You are going to go from Seamus to this other island that will be named at some point, and then you're going to drop at Balor. You're going to pick up from Seamus, you're picking up the malt. And then you're also going, then you're going to go, nope. The next, you're going to go here, and you're going to pick up the 10. You're going to drop them both at Balor, and you have an extra slot just in case. Depots, great. Now we're discovering things right in the middle of when I'm doing stuff. All right, establish the route. We're going to rename this. This is going to be production products local. Right? Not products. This is not products. This is what would be the things that make products. Materials. There we go. Materials local. That's definitely gonna change. I don't like materials, but for now we're going with materials because these materials are used to make other things, right? Materials local. You're going into Albion. All right. I probably should. You know what? No. Let's go ahead and rename it right now. Local materials. That way, all the local stuff can stay in this region. I could just look up local and then, yeah, that works. All right, next is sickle sheen. Yeah, I have to change all of these. Now, what we're gonna do here, you're gonna go from, you're going everywhere. You're going Balor, you're going to Seamus, and you're going to the other one. All right, this one I needed to look at before I did it because I was gonna. So, oh my gosh, I should have wrote this down because I don't know. Hang on, get out of here. Nope. I wish we could do the route without the ship, but we can't. You have to do the ship first, which I don't understand. Yeah, it's fine. I need to look at my actual smith people, and the reason why I need to look at their house is this. All right, everyone here is waiters and smiths, and eventually the next tier are going to be using cockles and eel. Cheese and beer. Okay, so cheese are on the left column and beer is in the right column. And we remember we have 3 slots on our ship. Okay, so over here we have another section. The reed shoes. Every island uses reed shoes. Every island uses tunics. But on the left column is the trousers and the right column is the torques. Same thing down here. Horns are on the left. Clan shields are on the right. We're going to make a ship with all the left columns because there are 3. And all the right columns, oops, nope. All the right columns are going to be in the other ship because there are 3. If I had 4 or 6 slots in a ship, I would use that. But since there's not, and we have an odd number, I'm using them by column. So that's what I'm going to do. So on the left column, the first ship is going to have cheese, trousers, horns. Cheese, trousers, horns. Cheese, trousers, horns. So this one is going to pick a ship. You're going to go cheese, trousers, horns, and you're going to drop them at Seamus. You're going to pick them back up at Seamus. I'm going to make my routes work, y'all. I'm going to make them work. I said they don't work in this game. I'm going to make them work. I promise you. We're going to make this work. Okay. Balor's going to pick them up. Cheese, trousers, horns. They make them here. They make them here too. All right, so let's just do this. There. All right. They pick them up. They drop them off. We set our minimums at each. It should work. It should work. Now I need to rename you. You are Smiths. No. Supply. Smiths. L, because they're the left column, right? Boom. And then you're going to go into Albion. Then we're going to do another one. You're going here. You go... Same thing. Balor. Seamus. Other island. You're going... It was... Beer. Torques. Shields. Boom, boom, boom. I have to change all my minimums on all three islands because I think I did it wrong. I think I got a better way, so we're going to do that hopefully before these routes get going too far into their journeys. I picked the wrong ship. Dang it. Yes, get out of here. I need the one of the three. This one. Did I do it wrong on the other one? Hang on. Oh, I have an extra ship. Okay, that's where I got confused. All right, so you are going to be rename supply Smiths R because you're on the right-hand column. Then you go into Albion. So right now, hopefully, this is what we need to do. One of your routes is missed. That's okay. That's okay. We got to fix our minimums, and everything will kind of fix itself. All right, you should have malt. Let's put you in here. You should have trousers. You stay there. So now I have a trireme with 4 slots ready to go. I wanted to save this trireme with the 4 slots to go to Latium when I need to go there to bring stuff back and forth. We need more slots to do that. Longer trip, we need more slots. Okay, so what I need to do in here for all goods, and actually, you know what? It works for this island. This works fine. The 25, the 125, there's a 100-ton gap between the two of them. That's going to work okay. On the smaller ones, we don't have the storage there. So these need to have all goods. These need to be 10. Right? There's a 50-ton gap between what I'm selling above and the minimum stock. The ships are going to come and get 50. If there's 50 here, it's going to take 50. So you need, the way I understand it, I think you're going to need a gap between these two. And then when we get more storage, we can do it like the big island, and it will be fine. So that's what we're going to do here, except for malt, which is a no trade minimum stock because I'm keeping malt here. No. Actually, no. Malt can be sold. That way it keeps running, right? We want that to keep running.
You don't want to get soot on your clothes.
You know what? Let's just put malt in the same category. Let's see if this works in the same way. We can make money off of it, and barley as well? Question mark? Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's put everything in the same category, and let's see how that goes. Did I do it for these? Yeah, as long as I did it for... Yeah, I think we're going to do that. That's fine. And then over here, we're going to do the same thing. Where are they? Same thing, all goods. We're going to go 60 and 10. Now, the minimum stock of 5 was actually working here because that route that was going around bringing them their things, it was only... The people here were only consuming 1 ton in that amount of time frame. So the 5 was 5 times as much as they needed. So it was totally fine for this tiny little population. And 10 was the one. You could trade that when it gets to 60 also. I'm just making sure I got everything as a... Yeah, okay. All right, we're good. Okay, those routes should work their way through and get everything going on a very consistent way.
High step and confident gait.
That's right.
What could you possibly require?
I, sir, would require myself to come down here. I think since I'm over here by Max, look, here she comes. Oh my gosh, she's got 74 ships. All right, you better be coming to Max. You're definitely not going to go down here and get this island. I'm taking this island right now. I'm not taking any more chances. There she is right there. She's just going to Max. She wasn't turning down here. That's okay. This makes me nervous because at any point when I'm not paying attention, which is a lot of times, she could just hang a left right here, grab this island, and I would never know. So we're going to grab this now. I'm assuming this is going to be enough. to buy it. It should be. You know what? Let's go on this other side.
We advance.
Yeah, because I need to claim the beavers is what I need to do. All right, you need. Wait, let me see if there's any other. Are there any other contracts I can do?
They all can't wait for the caravans to return. There will be feasting for days, spiced cakes and silk banners.
Sounds like a party. Am I invited? Let's go. All right, so we can bring her some cheese for 4,000 or some wattle and daub for 3 or for 500-ish less. I think we'll take the wattle and daub. That's a lot easier to produce. So we'll take that for sure. And then where is my girl Zaranitu? What's up?
Cities are a lot like livers.
There you are with the livers again.
Gates and junctions, wings and rivers. And there's also the bitter part.
She's all about the livers. I don't understand. All right, you need more wattle. We'll just do more wattle and daub. Why not? Oh, 4,000. Oh, I'm sorry, 193 sheep. Do we produce sheep? Are we doing sheep? Is that a thing over here on Balor? I don't know if it is or not. I can't remember, honestly. Production. It is. Yeah, let's do that. Let's 193 for 4,000. Or just 8. Or just bring 8 wattle and daub. Let's go big or go home. Now I'm pretty sure you can do this in multiple trips. It has to be. But we could put it on a big ship right now. 193. We can do that on this four slot Willy here. We go with. Yeah, we could just sit here and wait on that. Is there a time limit on it? I probably should have checked that out. No time limit for either one. Perfect. All right. Awesome. Okay, let's build some stuff. No, we won't. Let's get this out. Let's get our beaver island. I almost forgot it was over here.
What could you possibly require?
Can I claim it? Okay. I was going to say, where's the thing? 22,000. Yeah, let's do that now. Research, building, Benny B, all the things are happening here. Yes, Benny. Yes, Benny. I got it. I got it. This one is definitely beavers, birds, all the things in the marsh. This is the easiest choice of all islands that have ever been chosen. It's Sir No is going to be on this one. All right, that is a problem for another day. I just wanted to have it just to have it. Now, I want to go down here since we're looking around here at islands, and while I'm thinking about it, there's one of these down here on the bottom of the map that has silver. And it has saltwort. Yeah, this one. We need to come here down here. I need to see what this is going to cost, because this is the other one that I need. And then after that, I can stop stressing about islands in Albion. Now, while we're waiting on that, let's actually do the thing I said I was going to do. We need to build a neighborhood. Okay, so here's my thought up here. My thought process up here is there are mines all around. And the mines have a range. The mine has... Is it all mines or just a copper mine? I wonder. Yeah, both of them. Both. I'm looking at the health. -2 for this one, -2 for this one. So I'm just going to assume. Let's go back. Let's not assume. Let's actually look. The tin mine on this other island is also a -2. So it looks like mines are -2s. If that's the case, here's a -2. Here's a -2. Here's a -2. Here's a -2. We need health up here. And all the health that we can possibly get. Which, because I'm a planner, is why, one of the reasons why, we are researching the latrines. Because this gives us a little +1, just like the +1 fire from the wells and the +1 fire from the watchtowers. So this is going to help us. We have 25 minutes. That's going to be a +1. And we have the medical facility thing. I don't know how to say this word, so I'm not even going to try. It's the medical tents. Those are going to be... I'm going to put one more up here. And then we'll put the latrines around as well to try to counteract the -2 of all those mines. And I think that will help, so I don't have to waste a specialist when it comes to health and stuff like that in all of these slots. Okay, enough talking. Let's build. We need to build enough people because we only have 14. We have to build enough people so that we can, when we upgrade our smiths to the next tier, that we have enough people to backfill into smiths. All right, so let's see. What do waiters need? Let's start all over in the very beginning. What do waiters need? Waiters need just a market and a bard card. Okay. What were these unlockable things? What are we doing here? Oh, depot. There's my extra storage for each island. All right, this was the watchtowers. That's just plus happiness. Happiness, I'm great. Not plus 928, and I think I had the setting in the game was plus 1000 is guaranteed. No unrest. So we're close enough where I'll just put a watchtower up here somewhere and maybe 1 or 2 of them, and we'll be golden. All right. Where am I at? Waiters. You need a market. Where are our markets? Again, paved roads are going to fix all of our range issues. So I think a market can almost go right here. I'm not going to go all the way up there with houses. So our market can just kind of go right here. Let's put this... How do we want our main entrance to go? If this road is going to stay here, let's do a symmetrical kind of thing like this. Right? Maybe we don't have the road going in the front door. We'll have the road kind of out here like this. Give ourselves room to put a wall and then some decoration around. Maybe like a walking path. Right? Another thing is walls. Walls are going to take... Is it walls or is it gates? I thought the walls took people. Or is it towers? Hang on. Which one is it? It's the towers. Okay. Yeah, they take 2 by 2. They have a big range, though. That's a problem for another day. The bottom line is I'm not going to put the road, I'm not going to wrap this in a road because that's boring. Like, this is the easy way that most people do. I'm not doing that. That's boring. So we'll have this out here. Maybe we'll leave this road like this, right? And then what do we talk to me, Benny B?
I await your instruction.
Oh, let's do it. What do we need? We need citizens of citizens in the thriving city of Balor wish to celebrate their abundant happiness. Of course they are. They've approached you with a petition to organize Hilaria, the Festival of Joy, to honor their accomplishments with revelry and sacrifice. Do you support this festival? Of course I do, sir. And 2,000 though? Oh, I'll pay 2,000 for a random specialist. Income and prestige? Yes. We need that income anyways. Absolutely. Let's do it. We'll make back our 2,000. Unerring Blade Worker has joined you. The Unerring Blade Worker. Talk to me. Weaponsmiths in range. Happiness area. Okay. Crafts swords with a passion that uplifts and inspires. Is that really a thing? All right. Happiness. And that's good. Because the weaponsmiths... That is down here. That was that really crazy looking fancy building, wasn't it? It was this thing. What do you do? You... What are you? You don't have any happiness. You are just... +1 income, -2 fire. That would make this with happiness involved. That's good, I guess? Question mark? That might move up here. Well, what? That's the wrong island. That might... We might end up moving the weapons up here somewhere. Maybe these can be iron or something up here. All right, Bardic Hearth. The range on these is not really good. This one here probably reaches up into this area, so we'll put this one up here. We could back it up like this. Right? So it's not quite up against the villa. Maybe the wall of the villa can come down here like this. Maybe. All right, I'll put this like this. Ah, that was so close. You can move. All right, let's see what the range is and everything. We're good there. You are good all the way to there. Oh, this can be like a... Oh, I like that. This can be like a grand entrance right here, right? We'll do a beginner kind of grand entrance for now. We're not a crazy fancy island yet, so we'll just... Let's see, what's our walls? We'll just do one of these for now. Right? And then we'll put a little bit of... See, these, it would be nice with this little planter. Actually, are those involved up here at all? No, those are just Albion kind of trees. But there is... No, wait, that was me. That was me holding it right there. Yeah, we'll put these... Oh, there we go. Let's do that. Didn't I say I was going to wait till I got concrete before I did these? Yeah, for now, we'll do this. That's too much. That's way too much. That looks terrible. All right, let's get in here close. We'll do 1, 2... No, 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 no. Nope. No, okay, this is going to be way more difficult. All right, let's start over. Start over. All right, let's put the oak here. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll skip 2. Put a tree. Skip 2. Put a tree. Come on, be symmetrical. It's not. Great. Not symmetrical. Try again. Maybe skip 3. Trust me, there's a method to the madness. 1, 2, 3, skip. 1, 2, 3, skip. 1, 2, 3, skip. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I didn't skip 3. Nope. And again. Put them at the end. 1, 2, 3. Right there, right there. And then 2 in the middle. There we go. 3 here, 2 here, 2 here, 3 here. That'll work. And then we'll put the wildflowers in between. Now, what color is the question? I kind of like the purple. But there is yellow all out here, so we go yellow. See these wildflowers that are out here that I did not touch? We'll do yellow. Or just like that, actually. No, no, that works. The white, yellow, white. Nope. There we go. I like it. I like it. Yes? Question mark? Yeah, I think that works. And then we'll go with... Boom, boom. There we go. What do we say? What are we thinking? Yeah, that works for me. And then up here... She's up here talking to me. I'm not even listening. I'm getting lost. I haven't built a house yet, by the way. No houses. Not one house built yet. Still working on nonsense. Let's put a big tall tree right there. Yes, no, maybe so. Let's, how about just some... Why is it yellow? Why did it make that yellow? Is that just the color? That's not good at all. Why is that yellow? No, it's terrible. Is this where... Oh, there is some stone up in here already. Let's put some flagstone right there. All right, nope, let's not. Let's not. We're not ready for that yet. We haven't paved anything. We're going to put... that... Yeah, then for now, that's what we're doing. Put some mud right there. Maybe. Maybe it's just some mud right there in those three. And then almost done with this. Almost, I promise. See, I wish we could take this and like the old bushes and move them in the corners of the tile, you know? But it's not going to work. Let's get rid of you. All right, that works for me for now. That works just fine. Okay. What is the range on this? This does not go very far. We might need another one up here. I mean, these only cost 10 coins, right? It's not a big deal. And they give you happiness and population, so you want to make sure you have these, and that's worth it to me. Up against the... Let's do like a diagonal one, like right here. I actually love that. I like that a lot, actually. That's the perfect spot for it right there. Boom. And then this can come up. Oh, yeah, there it is. But it's not symmetrical at all. How about right there? Perfect. Okay. Yes. What would you like?
I wonder, will you do the sensible thing?
I will. I will definitely accept that because I need to go down here. Still haven't built a house yet. I need to go down here and see what this is going to cost me. 33,750. I will do that by the end of this episode. I need to turn in these sheep. Do I have 193 yet? Not even close at all. I have 130 contracts. Where are my contracts? Where's my flagship? You're doing this. What? I have an extra ship here somewhere. You are doing contracts. What was the other one? 18 Waddle and Dob. All right, you need to go here, please.
Time flies, as do we.
All right, more people, more money. Now, the easy thing to do here is... let's separate you from the villa, and let's separate you from the market there. Or we move this up like this. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And then we'll put... All right, look, that's a very easy grid. We're not doing it though. We're gonna go... like that. How do I want to do this? We'll go 2 here, 1 there. There we go. Now we're building. Now we're getting back to being myself. I'm feeling like me again. There we go. Love it. Love it. Take you to here. You don't actually. You just need to go right there. And then you can go like that. You go there, and then you can go like that. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. All right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. Because then we fill this in with the mud. I'm getting excited about filling up places with mud. There we go. All the mud. It's living in filth. There we go. They look beautiful. Let's give them a couple trees in here just to break up this monotony. These people here, they have grass. They can keep their grass. Tree, a couple bushes every now and then. Maybe you get some flowers back here. See, we can't, these are the fancy flowers, so we can't like outdo them and put the fancy flowers over here. So over here we put some mud. Stuff in the mud here. There we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Now I'm feeling a little better. Okay, so what these people are good? They have all their market and things, correct? You're covering the other ones that aren't being covered. Everybody, you're double. That's fine. You're getting double coverage. That's totally fine. Now over here in this corner, we need to do something else. So here's this thing. So we can't have the people lined up here, right? You imagine living next to this thing? Oh, they're having a play. What are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go see. No, I need to be incognito. There we go. What is happening? What is happening? Hey! Hey! Look at him dancing. Hey! Hey! What is this lady doing in the front? Is she like a witch? Looked like she was like a witch, like flying on a broomstick. But that's... Oh my gosh, it's a dragon. Hi. That is not a broomstick. What is she? Is she bowing down to the dragon? I need to get this so you can't see the fact that this is uneven and they're not standing on the stage. They're kind of levitating. So I need to get this. That's a little better. She's jumping up and down. Hey, hey. Everybody is fired up. I mean, whatever the show is, it is a great show. Have you ever seen... Look at the mullet on that guy. Hang on. We have to go talk to this guy. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Hi. I need to talk to the guy. Can I get in here? I need to talk to him and ask him. Sir, no, I need to... Can I walk in here, please? Thank you. Sir, excuse me. Can I get in here? Sir, in the second row. Sir, I need to know who your barber is. Second row, blonde hair, gentleman. What do you got going on there, sir, with your mullet ponytail? Oh, and your brother, your twin brother, is up there in the front row. Oh, you're standing up. You're like, yep, nope, I'm sitting back down. That guy's barber needs to be put in prison. Is what I'm thinking. That was terrible. Yeah, so this is something. Now, do you want this madness happening in your backyard? No, you do not. You're gonna need a wall separating you from the madness and the mayhem that was that. So we're gonna go, we'll put a couple trees here, right? We're gonna line this road here with some trees, with some very uneven trees that are not symmetrical at all. This is... How do I do it? How do I do it? We're not going to line it up with trees. We are going to just do that, and then we'll put this wall like that. I wish we could put it right up next to this, but we can't. I need something that's 2 tiles wide to go right here. Is there anything in here that's 2 tiles wide that fits? Ooh, this thing. No, that's 2. That's 1. That's 1. That's 1. All right. That doesn't work either. I need a 2 tiler is what I need. Ooh, fire. Fire. Yes. Let's put some fire. Are there any 2 tilers? They're not. All right, so we're going to have to wait until a further some sort of unlock where I get better decorations than this. But there will be a 2 tiler right there that'll block that. Now, as for the houses, I'm going to do all that and end up with like 3 houses here. Let's put... I don't want to go back like this. Two, 4, whatever. Fine. All right. Then we'll go. Do you reach your Bardic Hearth? You do. All right, we're good. And then these. This road can come in here. And then this one. Should we come in like this? Yeah, that works for me. We give them a blue. We'll go red because red matches that kind of red and green back there. We'll put some red flowers for them right there with a big tall tree right here. There we go. All right, when it's daylight and I can see that a little better, we'll put some better things up in there. All right, you are gonna go. We'll bring you down here like this, and we'll bring this one here and here. That's very British, though. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, I don't. I don't. We need gaps. Gaps look great in this game. Okay. I'm kind of digging that. Oh no. I'm digging it as things go bad. All right, so level 4 is where things.
Why are your citizens so unfailingly cheerful?
What?
Is it because you offer games, luxury, baths, and a holiday every other day? What is the secret of your happiness?
I mean, you just pretty much laid it out. That and my incredible awesomeness. Which I just made up that word. All right, I would like you to give me some more money also, please. Thank you. All right, let's go down here to my man. Oh, yes. Thank you. What are we doing? What is this? Oh, a non-aggression.
Confuse our enemies.
I don't know if they're very confused because I've been dealing with you like the whole time. It's been pretty consistent. There's no questions here. I would like you to wait. You received an offer of a non-aggression pact. A non-aggression pact prevents war declarations between 2 parties for a limited time. Absolutely. I don't think that's going to be an issue with you, but either way, I'll take it because it's probably going to give me diplomacy points.
Delightful.
I agree. Let's see what that did.
Valor curse your stinking innards, butcher.
Wow. What? Is that is a heck of a way for her to ask me to enter negotiations. I would like to request a trade treaty after whatever that garbage was that you just said. Please and thank you. What are we doing here? Allows for mutual trade at each other's trading posts. Yes, I need her to come and buy things. This rival governor's ships will automatically visit your islands and buy and sell goods that you have set up for trade at your trading posts.
You could just send me a letter.
Okay. She's like, I'm tired of listening to this guy read and stutter and stammer all over the screen and the microphone. So many things are happening. Yes, confirm. I would like to request a trade treaty.
My advisors really want this.
Okay, so does that mean she said yes? Did she say yes? I'm assuming that was a yes. I'm assuming that was a yes. Can we, how do we look? There it is. Yeah, break trade. Okay, here we go. Break this trade treaty. No, I'm not breaking anything. So if you just ask them, they just automatically say yes once it gets to the green. There's no negotiation, which is what I was just sold on. All right, let's look at her. Against is -60 for being petty. I mean, if that fits anyone's description of her, she's very petty, as we have learned. As we have learned. What about? That's not. See, I see the arrows here, and to me that means back and forth, even though the handshake is right there. But to me, I don't know. Break trade treaty. What is she? -40 petty. They're both either they think I'm very petty, or they're telling me they're petty. That's kind of confusing to me. I mean, I am kind of petty. 20 tiles. Yes, absolutely. That's easy. You got anything for me, Manx? You do not.
I don't think they're biters.
You talking about your biters and your low belly gimmicks and whatnot again? Talk to me. You're still at 193. Maybe this was a bad idea on the sheep. What do we got? Sheep. 15. It's a slow process. Wait, it was 193, right? So let's get go ahead and get the 3. Okay, what are we doing up here? We got 80 workforce. We got extra ships. We need to, you know what we need to do? Do we have any extra ships hanging out besides this one? He's waiting on my 33,000. That's what we're waiting on over here. Got to get this island. Look. She came right into my territory. Here she is. She came right in the middle of my territory. That's Balor. That's my other one. Yeah, this is a challenge. She was definitely going to take that Beaver Island. She drove right down here and was like, nope, I'm taking this one. Yeah, this is a must. I have to have my silver. Where is it? Right here. I need this. Are there any other coastlines? I have a question. Will the AI come in here and just take this when you're sitting here? I wonder if that's a thing. Either way, we need to look at that number and compare it to this number, and when it's this number, we're buying this. And look, here she is. What you doing? Where you going? Zara? Ms. Nitu? Where you going? I'm over here. I don't need you over here. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Yeah, that's me right there. I don't need you going over there. You stay right over here. Yeah, that's right. You go that way. Don't you worry about me. All right. While we're waiting on those, how are my trade routes doing? Warnings everywhere. Oh, it's just this. Okay. How are we doing? Let's look over here. Think we're okay? Question mark? Yeah, because my minimum on Balor's 25. Yeah. So the horns should be, if they're not, they'll be good for now, I think. That one only has 2 over there. That's what I'm looking at. But the ship is on its way. Yeah, we're totally good on this. This ship's fine. This one's fine. What about this one with the beer? 10, 9, 37, 5, 26, and 10, 2, 26, and 5. Yes, everyone has all their things. Now, I do want to check something. Where's my beer. All right, the need attribute, it gives me all those things. The area effect. Okay, so I do not have the brewery there, so the area effect of the brewery is not hurting me. I'm only getting the need attributes on the other island, so that's good. The knowledge is not good over there, but it's fine. So the need attribute. So I'm not getting the happiness, but I am getting the population and income. Same with these. Yeah, I see. Here's the difference between this game and the other one. Is this one encourages you to build everything on every island, while Anno 1800 encouraged you to just build giant production islands. And I'm fighting myself on it, but I don't want to put every single thing on every single island. It's very that could be really repetitive, you know? I don't want to do that. I want every island to have its own little unique personality.
Neptune's finest.
Yeah, you're dropping off 2, and you currently have 2. And since I was, while I was looking, it still didn't even use 1 ton in that time frame. So this is totally fine. This is going to stay good. One thing I just noticed, though, I don't have a Bardic Hearth here. Right? Do I not have one?
4 tunics are just the air on my chest.
Wait, what? Did he just say what I think he did? Before tunics, I just had the hair on my chest. This guy's, he's so manly, but also very smelly. Very smelly. All right, I completely forgot about this. That could have helped my workforce. I totally forgot it. You know what it was? I when I made this like half circle, the roundedness for some reason when I was doing up here, I assumed that this was the Bardic Hearth. Right? It's just glancing by. Yeah. All right, so let's put it right here. Does that fit no, let's put it up here. Right next to the recreation thing. It won't reach everybody though. That makes no sense. All right, let's move some people around then. Let's make it make sense. You need these 3 things. You can move up here. This is gonna be a Smith neighborhood right up here. Like that maybe. Can the road go up there? There. No, I need that. I need that back, please. Thank you. And then I'll put this up here. Boom. And boom. That's what we're looking for. I'll leave that like that. Then this can go here. Facing towards the recreation. Like that. There we go. Everybody get some population. That does reach everybody. Yes, it almost reaches that. I can go 1 over and reach that. That's okay. We're going to move those anyway. It's going to give me population. Does it give me workforce, though? No, it doesn't. It said it would say it. It would tell me. It was... No, that's not what it's going to do. Okay, I need to stop guessing at things and actually start reading tooltips. I can't believe I forgot that on this island. All right, these are good. How are we doing on this right here? I need more people. I need more people here. Ooh, you know what I need to do? Hang on. Valor, I need to check production. I just built an entire neighborhood. Let's check and make sure we're not behind on everything. All islands. Since we're shipping everything everywhere now, we need to make sure... Oh, Minerva is doing Minerva things. She's helping me out. I thought for sure I'd have to upgrade a whole bunch of production chains. We're down on charcoal, though. That's a problem. Where are we? Is it just Valor? It is. Duradur. Duradur. No. We're not doing Duradur. That is definitely going to be named. I mean, it's a tiny little island. We have we have Balor, and we have Seamus. This is a tiny little island. This is definitely... I don't know how to spell his name. All right, right now it's JD. I have to go and check how to spell his name specifically. Oh, we have enough money. Boom. Come over here. This is a new island for me. Thank you. There we go. There we go. And while we're here, while we're naming islands, We might as well name this one. We might as well name this one Lyra. Am I right? Am I right?
What could you possibly require?
I require you to go back over here because I think I have all of my islands that I need now for Albion. And my trade routes, oh, I was just about to upgrade, y'all. My trade routes are going good, but people are dying. Why are you dying?
Well, I was hammered last night.
Well, I mean okay. I get it. I get it. I mean, that's a legit response. All right. I forgot about this whole thing with this. I was going to put one up here. I think, let's see. The range of the one down here goes all the way to this road. So that means if I put one anywhere up here, it will fit all of this, especially with paved roads. So let's just put one here. What is the actual maintenance on this? -7, but at 5 workforce, that's fine. We have 74 extra. We did that on purpose because I'm a planner. Let's turn it this way just to make it look fancy. We'll go like this. There we go. Oh, that cost a lot of money though. Hang on, how much did that cost me? It put me in the red. Was that the first time I got in the red? I think it was. How much did it cost me? Where is it? 2,250. That's my bad. I was not paying attention. My bad. Look, everything's fine. I forgot about the actual cost of thing. Like, this is going to cost me 750. I can't build that yet. What? Yes.
Decision, your judiciousness.
I'm fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. You're in debt. If your debts ramp up, the Emperor may revoke your title, ending the game. Relax, buddy. Settle down. I'm no longer in debt. I understand. I wish to continue. Buddy. Settle down. I had to get things done. Oh, why is this one green? Oh, because the medical people
And such like.
pustules and oh, those are not good. Those are no bueno. All right, you're good. Everybody should be reached. Everybody should be within range, except for like 10 people. So let's move you a little bit closer. When paved roads come, we'll move it even. We'll put it back here. I guess for now we have to go. I mean, this is the smart choice, but this is probably what we need to do. I know. I hate that. I absolutely hate it right there. Maybe off to the side, like this. We'll leave this road just so I remember where to put it. That's where it's going to go. That's where its future home is going to be up there. But for now, we'll put it here. Like, kind of like an outpost. Right? At least it reaches all the people, maybe? It still doesn't reach the people. All right, hang on. I just don't want it right next to the market. I think that's dumb. We'll put the road going into it. All right, like one or two houses
Enjoy what you have.
are just going to have to deal with it, right? That's fine. I like it right there. It's good. Okay. Now, all this just to get to the next tier. You are a smith? Yes. Should we? Oh, you know what? As soon as these people... Are you going to be, like, okay soon? This could be my next tier. Or... No, let's separate them. Let's keep the smiths over there. Right? Smith needs a recreation and a phantom. That's this right here. You know what? Let's change it up. The next tier is going to need a bunch of bigger buildings. So we're going to need space for those. I say we put them down here. We'll leave the waiters up there. Eventually, we'll kind of work more waiters up into this region. We'll leave the smiths here, and we'll put our next people over here. What's up? Seamus would like income and prestige. Yes, it would. That would also cost me money that I don't have, and I just told you. Nope, we're going to postpone it. I just told you I was good, so I'm going to stay good. All right, what am I doing? I'm upgrading. That's what I'm doing. We need to get these people, some of these people to smiths first, though. So let's see. Let's go. These people right here. Let's get where I can see them a little better. There. What do we say? This one here, right next to the Phantom and the ground, the recreation, and the medical, or do we go down here a little bit? Down here. This is where we go. Does that reach? Yes. All right, you two are about to be smiths. Matter of fact, you four are going to be smiths. Because I got a job for y'all. While I'm waiting on y'all, we're going to decorate around your houses. With some mud. Fish markets. All right. Research has been on fire in this episode. Look, I'm almost done with the things I tried to get. This was 5 and 6. And now it's 1 and 2. But we probably should go ahead and... So when we are ready for paved roads, let's get this one next. Let's... What is the requirement? Grants effect. Can I do this one? No. Choose your Roman path. No, I can't do that one. The charcoal burners can use meadows. Yep, we're gonna do that one. I think. How long does it take? 10 minutes. Let's do it. We'll do that one. Yeah, because these are the two we don't have to do. Could have got our trireme. Let's do that for next time. We'll get our range. Yeah, let's get the range for next time. What is this? Officium permit. We don't need that yet. This is the granting the range for the recreation ground. We definitely need that. Because our fancy people are going to need that. And this gives us another boat. Perfect. All right, where am I? Up here. I gave them people mud. That's right. Today's all about decorating mud is what this is. Can we put 2 trees right here in the front of this? Put a tree right there so you can't be watching the show from your house. You have to come pay a ticket. Buy a ticket. I don't need you over there getting a free show. Let's put a bush right here. Right there. Maybe another one right next to this. That fits with the grass, but I'm about to change that grass anyways. All right, here we go. New. Remember I said at the end of the last episode, I'm going to start off the next one like this. Well, I don't know if we're going to start the episode like that, but we're definitely going to end it. Next.
We stick to the path.
That's right. We stick to the path. That's what we do. All right. Now, let's see what these people need. Let's make a plan. And let's get some of it started. There's a lot of pop-ups up here. I ain't messing with those yet. We're messing with this. What do you need, kind sir? As soon as I push the right button. This guy's mustache is killing me. What do we need? Here we go.
These Romans are mighty squeamish about their women. And dead scared of ours.
Now, did he say that because I chose this? Or was that what he was going to say anyways? Because that was pretty funny. All right, what do we need? Roast beef. The slow-cooked meat either way. Slow-cooked meat falls right off the bone. The springy saltwort, adding a juicy, briny note. Saltwort, perfect. I just got my island down here. Lyra, she's going to give me some saltwort. 2 income, 3 population. Wine. This is Albia. So this is a Latium good. Even the most curmudgeonly of aldermen believes a steady supply of Roman wine to be culturally acceptable. This gives us all the things, except for, again, no knowledge. Beer and wine, take away knowledge, makes sense. This is a lot, and those things are all going to happen in the next episode. After I see, first of all, I think I need granite. Do I need granite for these things? I'm pretty sure I need granite. Yeah, we need saltwort, which needs... Yeah, that's granite right there. What, hang on. No, go away. No, this. Yeah, this needs granite to build it. Another ox thing. Well, granite. What do we need for granite? We need Spoiler, we need granite. And we need a granite cutter, which takes 15 aldermen. And right now, with those 2 houses, we have 4. No, we don't. We have 2, because that's only 1 house. That's 2. Now we have 4. Let's look at their houses, by the way. Well, hang on. First, can we do the granite here, or do we have to go to another island? No, because it's not. Where do we have granite? Where do we... All right, we have granite over here. All right. Next episode, we're getting granite from this tiny little island, which means we need more people here. Do you need aldermen? I have to bring aldermen over here. No, I don't. No, I don't. I need smiths to bring the granite. I could bring the granite back to Balor. Lyra also has granite, though. I could do it over here. Because I need the salt war anyway. Lyra we may be starting... Yeah. I think Lyra might be the smart choice here. We'll get the granite and the salt wort, bringing it back to Balor to start the roast beef. Either way, next episode, wait for it. oh, hang on. Next episode, I can't, hang on. Z, pin the tooltip. Here we go. We're going to build an earth oven next episode, because next episode is going to be tasty. That was really dumb. That was really dumb, wasn't it? I'll see you next time. That was pretty bad.